Live Storm Tracker Doppler radar, sponsored by Homeland Bank. And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are tracking widespread showers and thunderstorms across the Arkansas this morning, so definitely take it easy out on the roadways as you're heading off to work, and we'll continue to deal with this even for this afternoon. So even still, take it easy for this afternoon when you're getting out of school or getting off work. And we are still expecting the potential for more rounds of rainfall, which will lead to flash flooding. We've already got one flash flood warning in effect for southern Columbia County. That's not set to expire until 10:15, and we still even have aerial flood watches in effect for the whole area. So a lot of low-lying locations, places with very poor drainage are at the greatest risk of flooding, and we've still got more activity popping up down across south of Shreveport, and we still have a potential for severe weather still for later on today. So there's going to be a lot going on as the area of low pressure begins to deepen across parts of Texas. We've got a warm front established right now where most of this rain is occurring, but we're expecting that cold front with the associated low pressure to kind of swing around as we go into the overnight and go into early tomorrow morning, which will kind of be the final push of that main line that we'll see into tomorrow. As far as rainfall estimates, many locations have already gotten 2 to 3 inches, and we're just going to keep tacking on to that today and through tomorrow as well. That's the reason why flash flooding is our greatest risk for the Arkansas. Aerial flood watch remains in effect till at least 7 o'clock tomorrow, and of course flash flood warnings are in effect for East Texas and for northwest parts of Louisiana, and likely to see more of that potentially here in the Arkansas throughout the course of today. Temperatures are mainly holding out in the lower 60s. We got some spots in parts of South Arkansas in the upper 50s, but further down to the south, notice how these dew points, they are in the mid to upper 60 range, which we hadn't seen a whole lot of rainfall across central areas of the state. Winds are continuing to flow in from the south, which is allowing for warm, moist air to continue to funnel in, and that's one of the reasons why these storms are still going to be active. Usually when we pick up on a lot of rainfall like this, it usually takes away the energy, and you don't usually see any more severe weather after that kind of rain pushes in, but because winds continue out of the south, it's still allowing for an unstable type of environment. So it's still going to be something these storms can still feel off of for later on today. We do have an enhanced and slight risk that extends over our area, and even greater risk is extended going into tomorrow and for tomorrow afternoon, mainly across Mississippi, but it's still existent for the Arkansas nonetheless. So tracking everything out, the warm front is going to kind of stall out but push a little bit further to the north. We're going to see warm, moist air continue to funnel in, and then the low pressure is going to swing in with that cold front going into tomorrow, and that'll be kind of the last round of thunderstorms that we will see at least for this week, and that we could still see severe weather along that main line. So tracking everything out hour by hour, around lunchtime we're expecting excessive rainfall across parts of South Arkansas, and then as we go into this evening we could see another line push in that could have the possibility of producing high winds, hail, and even embedded tornado cannot be ruled out as we continue with a southerly flow. Then as we go into tomorrow, we will see that last line push in with that cold front, and we could see rounds of potential rotating storms mainly down to our southeast where that moderate risk for severe weather lied in southeast Louisiana and central parts of Mississippi. So a lot's going to be going on over the course of the next 24 hours. First things first, we had that flash flood threat. Avoid low-lying spots, turn around, don't drown. And then we had that risk for high winds, large hail, and even the potential for even a few tornadoes. With any severe weather threat, have multiple ways to receive weather information. And of course, we'll keep it tuned in here at Fox 14, and we'll keep you informed as these storms pop up. Expecting high of 75 degrees for this afternoon. Tonight, temperature will fall to the mid-60s. Tomorrow, we'll be back to the mid-70s as thunderstorms and the severe threat continues. By Thursday and Friday, the skies will clear, and for this weekend, we'll be warming up and staying dry, but we could see a few light rain chances later next week.